December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
It was a global conflict, unrivaled in scope and brutality.
Almost died over there.
It's sickening to be part of it, because we were part of it.
6 years of hard training and actual battle experience in Spain and Poland had made the German army look invincible.
The fear of conquest at the hands of two brutal regimes began to grip American society.
It was just a nervous wreck.
A generation battles tyranny.
There, we encountered heavy resistance.
We were just doing what we had to do, you know.
And man, all hell was breaking loose.
Among them, George Short from Des Moines, Iowa.
And then they'd start dropping bombs, right?
And Genaro Zamora from Panitas, Texas.
At night, the Japanese would come out from inside the hill, just like ants.
Zamora still wields the razor-sharp Japanese sword he carried home from the Philippines.
We're going to do this, we're going to try and do this, and do it. And we did.
An Army soldier at age 18, Zamora was assigned to a machine gun squad.
The only thing was we had to follow orders.
I made the invasion of Okinawa.
17-year-old George Short was a sailor operating the door of a landing craft.
We got to do it.
Boys forged into men as they struggled to crush the throat of an empire.
All the guys I knew were dead.
Stick to your prayers, day and night.
Short, who now lives in Far, is still haunted by the death dive of the kamikaze.
It goes on forever, and boom, man, and then I wake up.
Now, both men, joined by 8 other Valley World War II veterans, a formal send-off from the Harlingen Airport. One last deployment to Washington, D.C., Rio Grande Valley's first honor flight.
Our veterans from World War II saved this world.
They are the epitome of courage.
They kept the world free.
A hero's welcome at the Washington, D.C. airport. First stop, the U.S. Marine Corps Memorial in Arlington, Virginia. The iconic statue of fighters raising the American flag. A brief moment for Iwo Jima survivors Joe Kite of Harlingen and Robert Bladorn of Brownsville. The World War II Memorial. 69 years after coming home, Genaro Zamora gets his first look at the nation's monument to his and other warriors' sacrifice.
The Japanese were firing small fire. You could hear the ricochet of them hitting the barges.
Them seeing it for the first time is something. Each one has its own story. Each expression has its own story.
Stories like those of 93-year-old Daniel Montes of Brownsville, a Navy gunner's mate at Okinawa.
My buddies, when they were shooting the plane, the buddies fell and would die, and that was a terrible experience. To me, those are my heroes because they were protecting ourselves, and they didn't come back, and I'm thank God that I'm here.
Here, too, George Short, remembering friends who paid for the taking of Okinawa in blood.
My good friend lost both legs over there when the boat fell and cut both his legs off. Right, my good buddy. And I said that made me feel bad, but the rest of it's all behind me now, and I still think about it every night, but I feel better to come and see the memorial, World War II memorial.
All right, arch!
The tomb of the unknown soldier. A changing of the guard. This monument honors all U.S. war dead. Some say focused, unflinching determination and a unified sense of purpose. placed the World War II soldier supreme in the pantheon of American military greatness.
They absolutely established a standard. That mission always came first.
They were trying to take over the world, and everybody, we would have fought till we died anyway, all of us would have.
It's a debt that will echo through the ages.
Without them, I don't even think we'd be speaking a common language right now. We wouldn't have to worry about terrorists. We'd be part of a probably terrorist network right now.
We enjoy freedom today because of that.
For these veterans, now in their 80s and 90s, a once-in-a-lifetime journey, a welcome home, a final salute.